Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mighty Number 9. Let us continue on with Mighty Number 8, but more importantly, I am joined with...
Kalon Zombie.
Yay!
Yay!
So yeah, the Capitol building is a very interesting level.
I would consider it the best level in the game, except for one major flaw. It's actually alright, I guess.
It's unique in the Mega Man formula, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Its gimmick is interesting, at least, but man, it has one major flaw, which I'm sure you'll get into.
Thankfully, I don't actually die through this whole thing.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the gimmick, well, the flaw of this level is that there's no fucking checkpoint anywhere.
The only time you... Oh, I did die once, and that was in the boss fight, which thankfully they do checkpoint.
They do checkpoint that. But the rest of the level is basically checkpointless, and it's awful for that.
Speaking of awful things, I kind of forgot to put on some quick select items, so that's why you see me like fuck around with a lot of the transforms.
I never bothered with quick select because I always forgot that even existed.
So let's go and show off Dynatron's stuff. Oh man.
Yeah, Dynatron stuff is... It's a power.
It has potential to be good.
Like a lot of the other powers, it has potential, and then it squanders it.
Mm-hmm. Now, you might think that Dynatron, or this character's weakness is Dynatron's, and you'd be wrong. By the way, search for CounterShade. I don't, like, I don't even.
It's not your fault.
But, one power that we got previously actually completely chumps this whole fucking stage. There it is.
Oh yeah.
I finally was like, oh, there we go. There's the
There's the thing.
Yeah.
There's the best weapon in the game.
Dougie.
It literally is.
Your human masters.
Hi, Steve Bloom.
Yeah. Man, Steve Bloom, like, anytime you need, like, an edgelord, you get Steve Bloom.
Yeah.
Now, during this time in the level, I'm not thinking, like, you know, these bullets are important, right? You know, they have to be, or something. No, you could still deflect them with the blade, and I find that out later.
Yeah, you can deflect any projectile with the blade, essentially.
Yep, and it's so amazing how badly this trumps him.
What happened to all the humans here, little Dougie? They ran away.
So the gimmick of this level, if you can't tell, is that the level is one big interconnected circle. It eventually loops around on itself, and your goal is to hunt down Steve Bloom. I don't know the
CounterShade.
CounterShade, right. So that's why there's no checkpoints, but also the gimmick is pretty cool, I think. So yeah, I ended up liking this level the best out of all of them.
I think you should checkpoint after each time you encounter CounterShade, but
yeah. Yeah. Also, this level is really easy to rack up combos with. If you're caring about the point.
Oh no, yeah, nobody should care about the points.
No. But I ended up getting, like, not even trying, I ended up getting, like, something like a 50 combo on this level.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So Dynatron's weapon is fucking horrible because it just takes way too much and it barely ever recharges.
Here we go.
Outside of the fact that it takes forever just to kill something with it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will eventually remember that blade beats bullet.
See, I'm not the only.
Oh, this is also another horrible part of the level. If you touch those while they're sparking, you're dead.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I was just like, what the hell did Dynatron ever do in this level? I can't think of anything that she did.
She's like, there's a generator, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Serving the whims of these flesh.
You know, it's amazing how little...
there's There's one part, like, later on, I think she can do, if you're in a specific room with CounterShade, that she's useful in. Well, useful quotes.
Here we go.
And hey, the one good use of Dynatron's weapon, you can hit multiple people. Good luck ever hitting multiple people.
Yeah.
And this is kind of painful because I'm like, man, you could deflect
me
the bullets.
Me from, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago when I recorded this. Just deflect them.
Just deflect the fucking bullets. It's okay. They're normal bullets.
Need a little assistance, Spec. No problem.
Yeah, this is the room where she is quote unquote useful. I think she disables the insta death things in here.
Ah, that's probably it.
Maybe that one.
Also, fuck number 2. Holy shit. Stop.
Number 2, why?
You know, just why does everything have to rotate back to her being a horrible thing? Also, like, I don't know how to get up there.
I don't know how to get up there either. It's
Bring it up.
I just don't get it.
There are things that are, like, completely out of your range, and as far as I know, Mighty Number 6's weapons... Oh, this is where I accidentally found out that you could do that.
Hey! Yeah, I figured that out by accident too, just by being like, well, the sword is the best weapon in the game, so I'm just gonna keep slashing it, and at some point I thought, I was like, I don't care if I get shot at this point, I'm just gonna go.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, hey, you can deflect that shit, okay. This would be a much better room for number 6 to get involved with.
Yeah, no.
Robots. I'll meet you in my new office.
So, of course, there is a running theme going on generally through this game, and actually, it's like pretty much drilled into your head by this boss fight, because like he just bloviates about robot emancipation.
Okay, now, little doggy. Let's see if you're all bark, or if you got some.
Steve Bloom is, of course, Robot Abe Lincoln.
You're malfunctioning. Freedom doesn't require all this suffering.
Emancipation is worth any price, even if it costs human lives.
I think CounterShade would vote for Trump.
It's hard to say.
Anyway, this boss fight's easy as hell with the sword, because, I'm not sure if you ever show it off, but if he's hiding behind those barriers right there, the sword can actually reach through the barriers and just keep hitting him.
Oh yeah.
Sloppy.
Actually, you will see the sword eventually. Just, gotta try to show off the...
Something's wrong with your controls, oh no!
Yeah, confusion bullet, apparently. You get status effects, and so you just gotta kind of hope that it goes away and he doesn't shoot you during that
I
time.
actually did not know that happened, because I never got hit in this fight.
I didn't expect to get hit. I thought I hit him way before he, I did the absorb thing way before he shot me, but...
Nah, that's Mighty Number 9 for you.
Right. So I was like, oh hey, I showed off something kind of cool, I guess.
Here.
But yeah, I don't know, like everything CounterShade does makes him like really easy, like
Yeah.
super easy. Oh, and of course trying to absorb him while those things are on, but it did not work that way.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a odd gimmick. He shoots it in front of the screen, and then...
It's kind of cool, but like,
Which is it?
It's kind of cool. Describes a lot of the things that would actually be good about Mighty Number 9 if they worked on it even just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's very easy to tell which one is the copy and which one isn't, but I wanted to see if, like, shooting the copy did anything. It doesn't.
No.
By the way, I can't fire Dynatron's weapon because it literally is just way too... It's just way too costly, and, you know, if you don't have the correct amount, you better believe you're not going to be able to fire it. I don't know. Just let me fire the damn thing. Also, you're right. We were able to show off that the sword
barrier is just completely useless if you have the sword. Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you the whole boss fight would be useless, because you'd just be like, okay, whatever, just here, I'll swipe your bullets away.
Just take that lesson to heart, kids. Your Hanzo Steel beats guns.
Oh, it always does. Also, CounterShade. God, I hate his fucking ability. It's so stupid.
It's almost useless. There's like 2 points in the game where it's actually useful.
Mm-hmm.
The blue blazes.
One is the boss fight. The next and final technical boss fight.
It's all my fault.
And that fucking that fucking boss fight. Let me tell you.
The CDN 1201. Trinity.
I like how they forgot to fucking make the T orange.
I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, is that supposed to be there, or is
Hey,
that
just
error?
remember, ad-libbed growls of pain.
Very true.
But Will, how is that possible? Cherry Dynamics shut down the Trinity project ages ago.
Ages ago, how could it be?
Ages ago.
Himself who stopped it, wasn't it?
So Dr. Blackwell apparently isn't a fucking horrible shitlord, and it's actually Dr. White that's a horrible shitlord.
Yeah, whoa! That's like the one unique twist to the Mega Man thing that this game does.
Only saw the dangers.
Mm-hmm.
He never understood the...
Yeah, everything wrong is White's fault. Blackwell hasn't done shit because he's been in prison. For what? We have no idea, but he's in prison.
Oh, yes, Beck. Fine. More or less. Thank you. Zonda, I need some time to think. Can you handle Beck and the remaining mighty numbers?
Number?
Sure.
The worst stage is next. The last one.
Mm,
I hate that one.
I hate it too.
What should we tackle?
I wanted it. I wanted to just bitch and moan about that level, but man, somebody beat me to it.
I'm sorry, man.
I know. So I figured I'd take the best level in the game instead of the worst.
Yeah, it's unique. I love it.
Yeah. It's just
So-
it just needs a checkpoint at some point, except for near the end of the game or level.
Yeah. So Reflect Shot is kind of cool, but the problem is you only get like 4 shots, and it's not as powerful as you'd think it would be.
Yeah, again, this seems to be Mighty Number 9's thing, where where everything you think is going to be cool ends up being not as cool as you hoped it would be, and then
Right.
everything else is just awful.
So the one and only death that I did have here was me being impatient as shit. And I somehow removed his head.
What? What? What?
I
What?
have no idea! I have no idea. I was hoping that I could recreate it during the second fight, but no.
Oh my god!
I just removed his head. I think I should have
Oh my-
won that, but hey.
At least you still got to show it off, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I thank you, Kalon, for joining me, and
Thank you for having me.
we'll see you all in the next episode.